Hey folks, I thought I'd share a little tale, something that happened many years ago. I was called up for jury duty. Not a problem. The only problem I had, listen, here's the reason why. I first got called up, not a problem. I did not get challenged, that was good. When the case came on, there was the defendant in between the two cops, standing at the podium, as it were, in his pedestal place, whatever it's called. And I decided to try some of my abilities. So I looked at him, looked at the cops, judged the distance, closed my eyes, put my head slightly down while the introductions and the introductions were being made and all that. And I decided to use my mind just to check them out, like a sonar. Definitely like a sonar. Well, I found him and the two guards. Not a problem. So I just focused on him. While the information was being called out, read out, explained, I found something interesting. I found him to be innocent. Well, when we had to deliberate for our lunch, the first lot of choices of voting were coming up. I myself was not guilty. One person was in between. The rest were saying guilty. I stuck with it. I trusted my own instinct. Went back in, second half of the day. By the time we got out, two people were on the fence. I myself was still not guilty. All the rest were saying guilty. Not giving the guy a chance. Second day, I decided to do something foolish. In my previous vlog I mentioned about building up your barrier. Yeah, I forgot to do that. I forgot to strengthen my barrier. And I was starting to waver that day, being influenced by everyone else's conversations. Oh, but I still stuck with my not guilty plea. I stuck with it. By the end of that day, 3 people were saying either on the fence or not guilty. Myself, still saying not guilty. The rest saying guilty. The third day came. By lunchtime, our lunch had been cut short because the judge called us back. Everything had been sorted out. The judge did his own verdict. He didn't need to see or hear any more. It was a non-guilty plea. It was a non-guilty case. It was all about drugs. And they weren't his. He was the boss of a work crew. So it was one of his workers that stashed the drugs in his van. See? I used my instinct, I trusted it. I felt the not guilty, felt his innocence. I almost gave in because I didn't strengthen my barrier. Even though it's subconscious, you still need to strengthen the barrier. But we can delve into other people to find out the truth. Here's an example. Has anyone watched Charmed? I'm sure most people have. I can't remember the episode or the season, but it was when Phoebe had to go into jury duty. She was very adamant that the guy was guilty. No way he could understand how he knew such things. But he did. It wasn't until Phoebe touched the murder weapon. She saw everything. She saw the truth. Her verdict went from guilty to not guilty straight away. But she had to prove it. Yeah, if only we had witches on our side as well, eh? Witches on our side to help prove and justify the truth. If only we could. If only we could. But we can find out for ourselves the truth. We can use our own abilities as a radar. We can filter out anyone else's feelings and emotions. We can stop our incoming bombardment. We can protect ourselves. We can. It's not too hard to do. Can you do it? So you see, we can do it. We can stop ourselves from being emotional victims. We can stop ourselves from playing the pauper. It's as cloudy as anything today, but boy, the heat. I go back into the shade. Lovely nature. Yeah. So if we stay true to ourselves, we can be true for everyone else. Stay true.